What's going on, everybody? It's Christopher from Mobile Chaos, and I want to do a update for the first week of February. Typically, for the last couple of weeks, I've been putting them out on Thursdays. Today's Friday, so I haven't had a chance to put one out. I was actually in class. I was going through an IP networking class, learning how to subnet. That's geek talk for how to turn one IP address into many IP addresses. It's not really hard if you know how to do it. If you learn how to do it, it's not really that hard. But if you don't know how to do it, it's just like numbers, and it gets kind of crazy. Um, but the whole class learned binary, which I already kind of sort of knew, subnetting, which I already kind of sort of knew, and a couple other basic aspects of networking, just the basic concepts. And it really sucks because I spent 20 years in the Army doing IT type stuff, but never really did, networking type of things for the last 10, 12 years. I've just been supervising people who do these things, and I'm not even sure if they really understand all the total concepts. It's more of a kind of a do this and it works, and they've done it and it worked. And it was good to actually learn some of the basic concepts of networking that I probably should have already known. So thanks, Army. I appreciate the free class. Um, some of the other things that I want to get into this week, actual tech news for this week, is Facebook is adding more buttons to the website. Previously, obviously, it only had the like button, which is good. It shows your support. People post a picture and you get 100, 200 likes or whatever, depending on your picture. But when someone posts a sad status, a loved one passes away, your pet, something happens to your pet or whatever, you don't want to necessarily like that status, because are you liking the fact that your dog died, or are you liking the fact that this person needs support or whatever? It just gets kind of in a murky area. And when people typically post stuff like that, the first thing they say is, where's the dislike button? So I feel like Ben Carson talking with my hands. But anyway, so Facebook is adding more buttons. They're going to add a love, a sad, angry, happy, and wow buttons. And that should allow you to express more feelings that you can have or should have for people who post statuses that are not necessarily likable. So Facebook is adding that. You'll see the feature roll in here sometime within the next week or two. You'll see the feature roll in, and you'll get to say you're sad or you're angry about something, whatever. But anyway, other than that, WhatsApp said that they announced that they have 1 billion daily users. Last week I told you about WhatsApp. They were purchased by Facebook for $19 billion. And now they're saying they have 1 billion daily users. If you look at the total world's population, there's only 7 billion people in this world. So one out of every 7 people is on Facebook, or not Facebook, but using WhatsApp to communicate. And if you look at it that way, that is pretty freaking amazing for this universal chat app that's on every mobile platform. You can use it on the web. You can now use it on Microsoft's new browser called Edge. You can actually use it on there. So it's good that they get 1 billion users, and now you see why Facebook paid $19 billion for it. In addition to that, Google announced that Gmail has 1 billion monthly users. It's the same thing. Like 1 out of 7 people on this world, that includes old people, young people, everybody. 1 out of 7 have a Gmail account. And when you look at email providers, for some reason, my dad still uses AOL. I don't know why, but many people you see you get emails, and they'll be at Comcast or at Verizon or these other services, in which people really need to get away from those things. Because what if you decide to cancel your cable one day and you have a Comcast email address? Well, guess what? Your Comcast email address goes away now. So you really don't want to be stuck in these worlds that you have a Comcast or in Verizon or an AT&T or a AOL type email. AOL is really old. I don't know if they still make people pay for it or not, whatever. I hope my dad doesn't pay for it. But you want to really move to Gmail, Yahoo, and Microsoft. I'm going to say Gmail, Microsoft, then Yahoo. Yahoo is distant third. But you want to move into one of these type of email accounts. So no matter what phone you have, no matter what computer you have, no matter what internet you have, you always have your email account, and you'll have it with you forever. Me personally, I've had a Hotmail account since 1996, 97 time frame. So I've had the same Hotmail account for almost 20 years now, just about 20 years. And so, that's never going to go away. I'm always going to have that Hotmail account. I don't give it out to anybody because I don't use it for anything but just newsletters and signing up for websites and that type of stuff. But it's still there, and the current version of Microsoft emails is now Outlook.com, which sounds really professional. I have an OJ Durham at Outlook.com. If you want to email me, email me. I don't really use it, but you know, you can feel free to email me if you want to. But anyway, you know, so for Gmail to be one out of every seven users that are on the internet, one out of every seven people, not users, one out of every seven people in the world have a Gmail account and they're using it at least monthly. It's great and amazing, good for Google. You know, now you can see why they paid Apple $1 billion to remain the search provider on iOS devices, because you're reaching the masses of people, and when your business is selling people's information, you want to have everybody's information. So it's good for them. Other than that, Microsoft bought SwiftKey. SwiftKey is a alternate keyboard that you can download for Android and for iOS. If you ask me, SwiftKey is really great. I used to use it a whole lot back in the day. Didn't really use it that much over the last year or two. I've been using Google's keyboard, but now I actually downloaded SwiftKey, and I want to check it out and see if it's worth using again. You know, it's one of those things in which Microsoft knows that their Windows Phone division is not doing great. They're never going to do great. They're never going to get to be a relevant player in the mobile world anymore. But if, you know, if SwiftKey is a service that they have, and people are downloading it on iOS, people are downloading it on Android, it's you're using Microsoft services, same exact way as you use OneDrive and you use Outlook and you use OneNote and these other type of things or whatever. So Microsoft is like, hey, we're not going to be relevant in the mobile world as far as Windows Phone, but guess what? You're still going to use our services. And Satya Nadella, hey, props to you, dude. I don't know exactly why you bought SwiftKey other than just having another product that Microsoft owns that is widely used through iOS and Android. But hey, whatever, man. Keep it going. I use OneNote. My show notes are on OneNote right now. But I use OneNote, OneDrive. I use plenty of Microsoft services, and now SwiftKey. I'll be using that, testing that out for the next week or so. See if it's still good like it was a year or two ago. Ever since Google came out with their own keyboard, I was using theirs. So we'll see if SwiftKey is better, good, just the same, or whatever the deal is. Another thing is Google Play. Google, if you purchase a Chromecast or a Chromecast Audio, Google is basically giving you $10 of free Google Play credit. Chromecast is a little thing you plug into the back of your TV or your monitor, and anything you have on your Android phone, any video, any kind of media, you can stream it to your TV. It's the alternate to Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire TV. Basically, you can have an Android phone or even an iPhone, and you can stream YouTube and be like, you know, I want to put this on the TV. You hit the little button, say send it to the Chromecast, and next thing you're watching YouTube on your TV. And Chromecast Audio does the same thing, but it does it only for speakers. So basically, if you have an old speaker system that doesn't have Bluetooth, you know, you can buy a Chromecast Audio. They both cost $35 with the audio and the Chromecast. They cost $35. You can hook it up to your speaker system, and now you have a Bluetooth speaker system, you know, that you can stream your media to. Oh, Chromecast Audio doesn't use Bluetooth. It uses Wi-Fi to actually stream the media. But it all works the same, basically. You stream Pandora, iHeart, Slacker, whatever you're streaming on your phone. You hit the little button, say send to your speakers, and next you know, you're listening to your music on your home audio system. If you ask me, it's really good. Is it as reliable as Bluetooth? I don't know. Bluetooth speaker systems, whatever, they have adapters you can basically buy to plug your speakers into a Bluetooth adapter that works. I'm not going to say it doesn't work. The quality is not typically as good on Bluetooth. So using Chromecast Audio, basically it works just the same as over Bluetooth, but it's over Wi-Fi, and it will turn your old speaker system into basically what is a Sonos. Sonos, you can pick and choose what speaker system you want to use. If you have a Sonos system, by the way, the cheapest Sonos speaker is like $150 or $200. Chromecast Audio is $35. And basically you can pick where you want your music to stream to, whether it's to your living room, whether it's to your bedroom, to your bathroom, to your kitchen, wherever you have these Chromecast Audio adapters, you can stream your music to. You hit the little button on your phone and you stream the music to those services. So Chromecast Audio does that. It's basically a cheaper alternative to a Sonos system, especially if you already have a sound system in your house that you already like. It works pretty good. I've never tested out Chromecast Audio, but everything I've read says it works pretty good. It does what it says it's supposed to do. So, but anyway, with Chromecast, if you purchase a Chromecast or a Chromecast Audio, Google is giving you $10 worth of Google Play credit. Google is notorious for giving out free money when you purchase their products. I purchased this I guess that's better. Oh, it's backwards. My Nexus 5X. I purchased that for it's a 32 gig and it cost me $429, but I got $50 in Google Play credit when I purchased it. So I paid $429 for it, but I got $50 worth of Google Play credit, which can be used to purchase music, videos, movies, TV shows, all that kind of stuff within the Google Play store. So if you're on Android and use Android products, it's actually a pretty good deal. And now with Google Chromecast and Chromecast Audio, if you pay $35 for it, but you get $10 back in Google Play credit, which allows you to buy movies, rent movies, apps, whatever you want to get. It's a pretty good deal. Google's notorious for giving customers back money. I mean, if you're in the market for something like that, might as well get it. It's I'm not gonna say it's a must buy, but it's I mean, if you got $25, man, buy it. It's worth it, whether you get the audio or the actual Chromecast. The other thing I'm gonna talk about, I wrote a post about these things here. These are the Turtle Beach Xbox One headset. They're actually they work for PS4 as well. That's what the box said. But I bought them from my Xbox One. For those that know me, I had an Xbox One. My son moved to Florida, so I had to send his Xbox with him. And of course, he's like, "Daddy play, Daddy play, Daddy play," which means Daddy go out and buy another $400 Xbox One system. So that's what I did, and I thought I'd be able to get away with just using the basic headphones with it. And the basic headphones really suck. I could barely hear his voice. I'd always be like, "What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say?" the entire time that we're playing video games. And so I was like, okay, well, let me go get something that's actually going to work. I bought those through Amazon, and I can say that they are amazing. I can mute the TV, play all the sound through the headphones. I can hear voice, background music, game music. I can hear everything. It works really freaking good, is what I'm trying to tell you. They cost me $40. They come in blue, green, and red. If you're looking for a gaming headset, I'd say it's a must buy, man. Go ahead and get it. Other than that, the last thing I'm going to hit on is Google Cardboard. Google Cardboard has been out for a while. Basically, Google Cardboard is Google's version of virtual reality. They wanted people to be able to get into it cheap and wanted developers to develop apps for it. And basically, it's this, what you see here. All this is a cardboard thing. You put it on your head like that. Get things like your Nexus 5X, put it in there, and now you have a Google Cardboard device in which you can do virtual reality stuff. I got it, tested it out, watched the roller coaster app and stuff, and it's actually pretty cool. Like, you put them on, and it goes up there. You don't feel yourself, but you see yourself going up the roller coaster, going down, twists, turns, upside down, the whole 9 yards. Google Cardboard's basic app is basically like a demo, so it'll show you type of things that you can see in 3D. You can spin your head, and whatever you see in front of you spins around. You see all sides of it. They have a Google Earth tour in which you can see different cities and stuff. But purpose of Google Cardboard was they wanted people to get into virtual reality for cheap. And so basically Google put out a blueprint, a plan that you can print out, put on cardboard, and then cut it out, and it all works. And so companies have done that, and now they produce Google Cardboard stuff like this. This thing cost me $8. It comes with a little magnet switch. This is how you interact with stuff on the screen if you want to select it or whatever. Or you can just nod your head and it selects it as well. But the companies are producing these Google Cardboard cutouts that all you got to do is basically fold it up into the cardboard shape, throw your phone in there, and guess what? You have a VR screen. And for $8, man, it's really cool. Think back in the day with your kaleidoscope, thing they used to, the red goggle thing with a little circle wheel. They used to go in there and look at pictures and stuff. That's kind of what it is, but a whole lot better because you use your phone. There's, I don't know how many apps. I don't know. I probably saw 10, 20, 30 apps that all use VR, that basically you put it on, you move your head around, and the screen moves around. Things move around. For what it is, it's really cool. It's not where the world is right now. Same way with Microsoft has HoloLens, which is obviously a little bit more developed than what Google Cardboard is, but the world is not there yet. Will they get there in probably 5 years, 10 years? Yeah, probably. So if you want to get into it and learn about it, Google Cardboard is where it's at. So But anyway, that's all the tech hits that I have for this week. Hopefully, I touched on everything. Didn't forget anything. So thanks for watching. This is Christopher from Mobile Chaos, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that watches. You can find all these links, so much more information if you go to mobilechaos.net. You can tweet me at Causing Chaos, at _Mobile Chaos. Wherever you want, you can find me on the internet everywhere. Ask me your tech questions. I probably know the answer. If not, I know who does have the answer. Excuse me. So thanks for watching. It's Christopher from Mobile Chaos, and I appreciate it. I appreciate every person who does watch these videos. So thanks. I appreciate it.